Pain. Agony. My hatred burns through the cavernous deeps.
I hate this freaking show. Just thought I'd preamble this. So, let's bring in first guest. Please welcome Space Oyster.
I am so pissed! What have you done? You killed it! Hello there.
Welcome back, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Life has been crazy.
Life is crazy. All right. So, and let's bring in our good friend and favorite eunuch, Mr. White Dragon.
Bleeding astronomical moron! What are you doing? I'm done. I'm broken. This thing has killed me.
Oh, we have new intros. Anyways, yeah. That was about. Brain just stopped working immediately. I find it so hilarious that when I watched the beginning of the first episode, I was just so fucking confused, and with the amount of whiplash I got by the introduction, like I can't like say it word for fucking word, but it's like, oh, there was men tried to seal darkness, men bad now, how arrogant, lol, and then just cuts to like the beginning of the show. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know anything. What's happening? I'm lost. Since I'm not a book reader, I have no idea what the fuck was going on. So that was incomprehensible. I had to like.
Oh, don't worry. The book readers had no idea what was going on either, so you're not alone.
Yeah.
So I literally thought I was fucking crazy. So I went and like, I'm gonna go compare this to the opening of Lord of the Rings. I'm like, oh, it tells you things, but it also shows you a very important thing, so you really understand what the stakes are. In this show, it's like spurg fucking bullshit at you. And then
yeah, the show basically just opens up with men bad. Men did bad thing. They are bad for it. Bad.
I'm like, okay, cool. This almost comes across as a bit of an agenda piece, but it could be that, or it just could be incompetence. So I don't know what to take that.
Both.
I fucking showed the Sonic the Hedgehog theme. That's what it felt like to watch the intro to Wheel of Time. We gotta get this show on the road, guys. Oh yeah, my first question in the first episode was like, are these women meant to be portrayed as completely evil? Because obviously nothing was completely shown. Oh,
Sorry.
we haven't. Go ahead. You have another guest, but just bring him in.
No, that was me. My internet decided to kill itself.
Well, you know,
okay.
Done is just so nice. We need him twice. It rhymes because it's true.
Oh no, there's two of them. This is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
For a second there.
Alrighty. So last time we did a thing where we shared the stills of what we were watching. So hopefully I can still it at different places. I'm also going to be putting a StreamYard link for the theater where we're going to be just watching it. So let me...
So, like, to drive home the point even further, I know, like, everybody already gets it at this point, but just to drive it home even further, I had no idea that guy in the beginning who was running away was, like, some evil dude or something.
Well,
I thought he was just some guy that these crazy bitches were just chasing and trying to kill for some reason.
Actually, he is a crazy dude who, basically, they're hunting him down before he goes completely insane.
Well, I guess the first question would be, how much do you know about how the magic works in Wheel of Time?
Only what the show said.
What?
Please don't. Yes, I would like for it not to be explained because I want the show to do it for me.
Oh, well, you're going to be waiting a long time for that because the show doesn't. Ever. Once.
And it's really poor.
That is
really lazy.
Just sad. That is like a very fundamental of the aspect of like starting off a world is like establishing its rules and its like magic systems.
Yeah,
because obviously I do remember bits where the king characters, one of the main characters, just brings someone back from death somehow.
Yeah, that was
like there are no stakes.
Well, I guess to be fair, the show did explain what was going on with that guy. It's that when men use the magic, they make it filthy, and just thus they go insane.
Oh, I remember that line now. Thanks. I just want to confirm it.
You are welcome.
Fucking filth.
We need a non-reader take on the show. That is true.
I will try to be quiet. Well, quieter.
All right, so this is the theater link. Let me just share the screen for this. There is a recap. Shall we play the recap for White's sake?
I guess so. Yeah. Did you see the whole first season, White?
Yeah.
Oh, long ago. Very well. So I do remember that one scene I was talking about where they had the false dragon reborn. They were doing the thing, and she read. Did she like heal people as she read? But like hurt the bad guy at the same time?
No.
I'm sorry. Like,
all she did was healed all the people in the room while she was reading. She didn't actually hurt Logain, the false dragon.
How do you heal people by being angry? I don't understand. I don't know how this magic system works. Just continue.
Yeah, I mean, the book does have an explanation for that, but we're not talking about those. Anyway, are we ready to get this shit show on the road?
Yeah, let's do the recap. Do you get a copyright takedown if we do this?
The Dark One is waiting.
His I think the previously on is fine.
But there will be one
because they're just naturally like quick clips.
The dragon has been born again, and it's one of you.
You've fully lost your mind.
I've heard about the bond between
Well, I thought immediately.
You feel what she feels.
Could be woman.
Better?
But before you,
That was an important scene to include in the flashback or the recap or whatever.
This power is meant for women, and women alone. And
Ugh.
when you touch it, you make it filthy.
Stop!
the one power so men can use.
How do you not assume that there is an agenda behind this show when you see
I've
things
healed
like
him of his
that?
connection to the dagger, but it was feeding off the
Yeah,
darkness
just
in him
not
as
like
much
I
as
hate
he was of it.
trying to
He
put
touches
politics in
again,
it, but
he may be lost forever.
just
I'm worried
it's
about him.
so
His eyes, when Baba was
obvious.
torturing him, they went golden, like a wolf's. I know I said die.
But you could be. You don't listen to the wind, Egwene. It's the wind that listens to you.
The most powerful champion we've seen in 1,000 years.
If I'm as powerful as you say I am, maybe it's you, Aes Sedai, who shouldn't underestimate me.
Cruelty to this.
Just get shot in the back.
The last battle is coming.
Oh, I forgot that scene. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. They coomed lightning.
To be blown at the last battle.
Just completely die.
There are dark friends inside our walls.
If we do not stop the Dark One now while he is still weak, the whole world will turn to darkness. I need a message delivered.
The world would be a better
There's
place.
a man that they must find. Matt Cawthon,
To whom should I send this message?
the Red Archer.
Worry must have want.
Run.
You cannot escape your fate.
You are the Dragon Reborn.
Who's here? The
Cringe.
center. Quine. I felt it. The madness. Tell them I died here. Tell them I didn't make it back.
My friend,
He's gone.
I must want.
I can't touch the source. It's Goindia.
I
Good.
thought that Hearthstone couldn't be scratched. Not even the one power could break it.
So did I.
What does it mean?
That this wasn't the last battle. I fear it was the first.
He coomed.
He coomed.
Alrighty. Alright, and we have not been struck from the previously on, so I think that
I took that as a good sign.
Is it?
I think that just because it's edited like a YouTube review is, previously on is such a quick cut, it doesn't really fall under the summary thing. So,
Oh, I forgot. The guy, the black dude fucking killed his wife. That was fucking hilarious.
yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah, that was
Did that happen in the books?
Nope.
He's
No,
not
but-
married in the books.
What was the point of that?
To fridge a female character, nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Well, I get the impression they wanted to fast track his character development because that character gets a lot of internal monologues, and there's no other way they could possibly do that or show that on screen. No.
So, Mr. White, would you click on the link in the private chat, please? That's
Oh,
where we're going to
yeah.
be watching it, since we can't copyright strike. Since it's not going to be like Nom's Game of Thrones streams. The idea of this is that it's playing in the background, playing in another thing, but while that is happening, I'm just putting stills, playing it on for the benefit of the crowd, and just stills are coming up.
Yeah, and this isn't Twitch. We can't watch live TV uninterrupted.
Epic.
Indeed. All right, let's get started, shall we?
Uh,
I can't
I mean,
wait to
yay.
see weird boat people with things in their mouths. Probably don't need that anymore. It'd probably waste your bandwidth.
yeah, we don't want to do that. Children. Chittering and gasps. Oh no. Wait, why do the
You're still
Trollocs have
streaming it, Done.
I know. I'm just playing tiny bits and pieces.
Yeah. Why do the Trollocs have torches? Also, they all saw her come in. Why didn't they? Why didn't they react to the little girl running under the table right away? They all saw her come in. I saw them see her.
Is it just me or I can't hear anything?
I can't hear anything either.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. There we go.
Oh no, why do
There
we
we
have
go.
to rewind?
I'm sorry, why?
Oh no, he wants to turn Rand. Why does he have things around his fingers? Or a thing around his fingers?
So there's the theory going around that he stole that from the previous dragon.
Oh.
Since we see that same ring on Luther and Telamon.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Supposedly. Yeah, this is supposedly taking place in the wheel. Yeah, it's not really.
Oh, right. Well, I heard that according to the transcripts, this is taking place in Dreamworld.
Which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no. Yeah, it was, but it's not in the middle.
Why would
And
there-
this bit is so stupid.
I mean, why would there be Trollocs in the World of Dreams?
I don't know what's happening.
But, you know, a single mother, she's got to bring her kid with her everywhere. If she's going to a parallel universe to have a meeting, she is bringing her daughter with her. There's no one else to watch her.
Oh my gosh, it's supposed to. That doesn't make any sense that it's in the dream world. That's so stupid. That is so dumb. How does this make even the remotest bit of sense?
Yeah, they're just misunderstood. Now, let's ignore the fact let's just ignore the fact that we mowed them down by the thousands in the finale for the last season. Honestly, if they wanted us to show us that guy was evil, he should have fed the little girl to that thing.
They don't believe in good and evil. What do you mean?
What
Good
is this
and evil
fucking
are
game
just-
spitting off?
They're just
Yeah.
points of view, man.
Shut the fuck up. I was just kind of lost in that scene.
You and everybody else. I didn't even realize I was supposed to be in the world of dreams. That's just so dumb. So, guess what this is for?
Pornhub?
No, I'm sure
That
someone's
actually
in.
that actually has somewhat interesting content on it.
There's a niche.
Oh, it is the robot lady who fireballed the thing in the first episode.
Yep,
Trolloc,
we have Moron Sedai. Oh, actually, does she
So-
deserve to be called an Aes Sedai? Because she clearly shouldn't have been able to pass her accepted test.
So, this is why she was doing this. It was she was carrying all that water for a bath as well as for her wash.
Yeah,
Washing her clothes.
She cleans her clothes in the bath water because, you know, it's not like she can get any dirtier.
I mean, to be fair, all of their clothing always looks like they're freshly made, so they must be doing something right.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she's rich. She should probably just burn all her clothes and buy a new pair every day. Or new outfit.
Yeah, she no longer has the ability to use magic. But
and somehow...
Oh no, not that.
Yeah, and somehow drawing her own bath water is supposed to help her get her magic back or something. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's just her taking control of the situation, but it's still dumb. This is so White. Does this remind you of something? These performances, these faces?
Shut your goddamn mouth. Kill yourself. Die in a fire and go 9/11 yourself.
Well, I'm right, aren't I? That's what this is.
Well, you know, the best way to fight depression is to just find something to live for. And Moron, she just lives to take a nice hot bath.
I'm surprised that sword didn't fall out of its scabbard just the way it was holding it.
I'm surprised they showing him training with a sword, because, you know, you don't really need to train with a sword to be any good with it. You just need to pick it up and use it.
Epic.
So is it just me, or is the handle way too small on that? Is he holding it by the blade? That seems like a very bad idea.
Small.
I mean, holding a sword by the blade isn't the most terrible thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the green Aja for you. Whores.
Which is dumb.
Sorry if I do that too much. It's just...
The show has a soporific effect on it.
Okay, we just spent 5 minutes for her frolicking about just to cut to black.
Mm-hmm.
To another scene entirely.
Yeah.
Time management doesn't seem like the show's strong suit.
Nope.
Not at all. Like, I'm not sure if it would have been a good idea to like have an entire episode focused around a single character and following their plot, and then the next one follows a different character during that same time period.
The Walking Dead did that. What was it? Was that the boomerang effect or something? After a while, people start not really like that because they kept going back in time to like before the events.
Yay. What is... I'm just like, why exactly is there a threesome happening in the background just for uncomfortable lulls?
Well, because Alana is a member of the Green Jaw. That's all they ever do is bone their warders or someone else's warder. Or maybe a novice in a pinch.
Okay, Game of Thrones, get on with it. We don't need to watch Sam over here just dumping people's piss water.
Oh my gosh, that is accurate. That's pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I'm still annoyed by everybody's clothing. Do you though?
That's just me, or did they do slow-mo on that?
Because that's dysentery water. That is literal chamber pot water. What is wrong with you people? That's not really how it works.
Stone and water? Just make a mess.
This kind of reads like someone who
How does that work?
Basically, a bunch of first-time readers were reading through the Wheel of Time, the first book, and thought this was how the One Power worked, but based on really circumstantial evidence, and it doesn't really do that.
Uh-oh. Is it just me?
Yeah, Nynaeva's kind of...
Yeah. They decided to make her worse in the show because...
I honestly think this is dumb.
Yeah. Like they never really use. They shouldn't be taking Egwene's strength to just prop up Nynaeve. Like, okay, we get it. You can stop you can stop jacking her off.
Yeah, kind of feels. And then this bit where a fear factor comes in, where the show goes fear factor and forces her to drink poop water.
Yeah, she didn't. She said, the people who master this weave will get to enjoy clean water. Ugh.
And, sorry, White appears to die.
Oh, should we wait? I mean, not like I want to pause, but we could.
Which is dumb. 5 months. That's not okay. That's a massive failure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there's a difference between did Lenandrin's teaching lead to the novice dying, or did she murder her herself?
I think she just burned him out because she was incompetent.
Well, you know, maybe you could try other methods with Nynaeve instead of just doing the same thing over and over again and complaining about how it doesn't work. Anyone ever tell you the definition of insanity?
And now we have Prun.
I thought his name was Pern.
Pern.
Oh,
And
hey.
we have him.
Yeah, this
back.
must be... we must be on The Walking Dead, because he died last season.
Yeah, he did. What about Matt, you jackass?
Well, he doesn't know where Matt went either, but the more important thing is Moron kept telling them last season who everyone except the Dragon Reborn who goes to the Eye of the World will die. And then she returns from the Eye of the World and says Rand died at the Eye of the World. Why aren't they assuming that Moron is the Dragon Reborn? Because you...
Yeah. Fuck, now I need a link again.
Also, all these people died last season.
Yeah. Although, admittedly, one of them was just replaced by somebody else.
Can I get a
Hello,
link?
welcome back, White.
Welcome back, White. You didn't miss anything. It's just we're now on The Walking Dead because every one of these characters except Pern died last season.
Can I get a link? My chat reset, so I have no links to the actual stream.
All right. Let's see here. New link. I think I got it. I don't know if it works if I share it. Yeah, taking the piss. That is not a Wheel of Time expression.
Nope.
Oh, they act like cursing is just a cute little thing he does. They just make him curse because they find
Sounds
it
like he's actually
funny.
trying too hard to have an accent.
Well, you could still put the fire out. You waited by it. It's basically your fire now. It's your fault it's still burning.
It's a fucking nut job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that was Pat Enfane murdering someone. I didn't catch that the first time. But Perrin has the power of flashbacks now. I'm sure that'll be relevant. Maybe he's the Warrior of Light and he has the Echo.
No, it was Three-Eyed Raven. Oh, badar. And you alright?
What?
So, you alright? You're like fumbling your microphone around.
No, that's just my. Chair. This bit's actually really, really stupid because saying it's yeah, it's like yeah, the implication of so that's like that's immediately devaluing your product by saying it's breakable. That immediately says your product is fake.
Mm-hmm. Especially since he has no way to prove that's actually what he claims it is. And the fact that it's broken would even put more... Ugh.
Here's this unbreakable stone that's broken. Lol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll show you...
Sorry,
I'll prove it to you that it's unbreakable by showing you this piece that I broke off.
Warder's therapy session.
Mm-hmm. She's not an Aes Sedai anymore. It annoys me they keep getting her name wrong. It's Moron, you fools.
Hey. You know, there was actually something I was thinking about.
Mhm.
How can it be like so incredibly long time ago, but yet we still have the skyscrapers that are still standing?
Yeah.
Like, if they claim, like, if it is as they claim how long ago it was, then those buildings should be gone, like dust. Like here, even now, we already estimate our buildings won't even last that long without us.
This whole bit is stupid because this is not how bargaining works.
It's like they're like, oh, look at how smart Moron is. The only thing of value he had was the poem, and she talked him down on the price. Well, he was just being stupid for not noticing that the poem was the more valuable thing. Good grief.
And this is not being good at the game. This is just arbitrarily saying I'm not buying it.
Moron loves to take advantage of the fact that she can lie now.
Also, wrong game. It's the game of houses, not bartering. Bartering is extremely straightforward.
Yeah. But Aes Sedai invented all of the games everywhere, all at once. Clue, Monopoly, chess.
I want to die.
The game of chairs.
White, can you help me die?
I'm sorry, but I had died before it came back.
No, Dunn, no. No, suicide is not the answer. You must outlive your enemies.
I will make sure you forget you died and come back, like I have.
Except you don't believe the wheel has a will. Because you said it doesn't last season. Anyway, would you like to know what this poem is?
No.
Oh, good, because
No.
they're not going to tell you.
Oh, come off it.
Yes, they're training with real swords. Because that's not dangerous.
You almost had no one. You left your back exposed. I'm not going to get into this. Why? That's ridiculous.
Agreed. Fighting 5 men in the books is considered a major accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. But no,
2 on
they want
1
to.
is-
Oh, this show is so homophobic. The gay man can only be with the man he loves by being with a woman. Seriously, I don't know why they made things so homophobic in the show. It's disgusting.
Oh my god.
Spoken by a
It's
gay
based.
man.
Well, I illegally crossed the border and I got captured.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's just also ignore the fact that she should have been here for 6 months instead of just 5. Because, well, no, yeah, no, never mind. Because she shouldn't have gone to the Eye of the World in the first place, or Shinyar, because the White Tower does not like to let trainees leave, and they would not have let Nynaeve leave without getting trained. But they did anyway. Because that was one of the problems with them going to Tarvalon before Shinyar. Or Shinar. However you pronounce it.
I know Wisp pronounced it Shianar.
I'm not good at pronouncing things in this book.
Oh.
I got Fail's name very wrong. And Aiel.
Gross. Gross. Everything comes off as completely dirty to me.
That's because it is, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, this show, they don't have time to follow the plot of the books. There's a lot of those books. So instead, they're not even going to try, and instead have someone from the Horaja tell someone how to participate in a threesome.
Also, Aes Sedai don't talk to novices about sex.
Well, most civilized people don't talk to strangers about sex. Or students. Or underage kids. Well, I mean, they aged her up, so I guess she's old enough to have the birds and the bees talk, but...
Well, she's already had sex is the problem. She already boned Rand in the last season.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've already, sorry.
I have a hard time listening because everybody's talking at once.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Do you think they had her say that to contrast the Aes Sedai against the White Cloaks?
I don't know. Probably. Sounds like something these jackasses would do.
Oh, it's evil bitch from season 1.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I don't know the context behind this.
She's trying to break Nynaeve, or at least push her into using her powers.
Basically, to teach her that the one power gives her, well, power.
And she rees again. Don't like
Yep.
her when she's angry.
She looks very angry with the tears in her eyes and looking like she's on the verge of crying and about to ball up. Yes, anger.
Epic.
It's kind of funny that it's the white woman explaining to the POC girl.
Well, if history has taught us anything, it's that the white people have to get all the shit done.
Oh, come on.
Did
Not
it
this
pause or freeze? Done, are you there?
Rip.
Oh, I guess we have to entertain the crowd now. So how are you enjoying season 2?
Oh, no, he's back. He came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So what do you think?
They're doing some shallow graves here. It's barely an inch deep.
Well,
Only a few inches
digging
deep.
takes time. It's not like they had all day.
Uno, that's a
you
game.
Yeah, this guy does look very evil. Yeah, all of the men.
The one he killed.
Yeah.
The Naxler guy.
Yeah, one of the things I don't like about this is that Marcus Rutherford is speaking as if he has a speech impediment.
Why are we whispering?
There is a tempest.
There is a tempest in me.
There's an anger in me. Stop it, Anakin. Okay, this is... Stop. Thank you, George Lucas. Did you write this dialogue?
Probably.
This is
Hold
a
on, I need to
massive character assassination.
Hold
Aaron
on,
is a
I need...
gentle giant in the book. This is dumb.
Hold on, he needs to explain exactly how he feels, just in case the audience doesn't get it.
Oh, perhaps Fane had a reason. They're so subtle.
I think someone might got upset with that.
Just a
well,
tad.
There's no one in the chat. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Trip kind of fucked off, so...
Yeah, we have 2 people in there. I think it's Hillbilly.
I got the chat pulled up on my phone, so that way I could have this, have it at the ready, because I'd
Go
rather
ahead.
read the chat than watch this.
You and me both, buddy. Um,
Why are we whispering?
I'm sorry, why are you angry?
Lan is very well known for being emotional and moody and angry all the time.
mhm.
I don't remember that being a thing in their first episode.
They did keep that consistent about Moron, though. She is a not nice person.
I'm sorry. I'm lost. Why is he upset again? I don't remember.
Because she's keeping secrets from him and he don't like that because he's a moody boy.
Oh.
Oh, this is the best part.
Yeah, that doesn't work. It's only been 7 months by the logic of the show. Beltane is once a year. So basically what this is telling us that the show people do not know math.
Or Randland years are 7 months long.
This is not how you write things. This reads like a text message. That is not how communication works.
No, they're just sending text messages to each other, but they have to write it down and wait months for a reply.
That's happened.
Well,
What happens when you got T-Mobile?
Also, it's not how Shinarans fight because Shinarans are heavy cavalry. Do they not understand how heavy cavalry works? I guess not.
No, my only experience is like cavalry.
Next year in 7 months. Or is it 6? Oh, they remembered Matt. Oh, they think they're so subtle.
His friend.
And Matt's crying like a little wimp.
Yeah, he always did that.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. Because out of all of the boys, honestly, the only person that I can remember crying is actually Rand.
Perrin does break down
Once.
crying
Oh, yeah,
once.
once. Oh, yeah, once. Yeah, you're right. It was one time, yeah. Matt doesn't really cry.
Mm-hmm.
Cry very often. It's not...
I feel like I should have watched the first whole season in full context before watching this, because it definitely, to
Oh,
recall,
don't-
it's like this.
Oh, don't worry, you
Okay.
didn't miss anything.
Because I was trying to wanted to interject there, but I don't know if there was any connection between the first and second season where I've seen that guy. I know that's the guy who had the two sisters and stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you, because they recast him, because the original actor said, "Sawed off, I'm leaving."
Because I don't know how he got to the place with the red bitch.
Oh, Moron. When she got to Shinyar, she's like, "Hey, I need you to send a message to the White Tower. Tell the Red Ajah to hunt this scumbag down because I hate him." Not in those exact words, but pretty much those exact words.
The same with the weird music.
Mm-hmm.
And for a TV show, there's certainly nothing going on.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing happened.
I mean, I'm all in for character modes, but goddamn, you couldn't have made it any more boring to watch.
Well, you can make character moments entertaining, but they didn't even try.
Fucking, you can sit me down with a scene with fucking early seasons Tyrion with any context, and I would be like, "Yep, I can watch this the whole episode." But this shit, it's like drabby and dreary and just not really interesting. Mostly because I don't care anything about any of these characters. Fucking face. No, you ruined it. Oh, shut up.
They're not even sisters in the books.
Yeah, they've adjusted the characterization quite a bit. That's not how it works.
And Lan would already know
When
all
everyone
that.
who can channel is cut off from the one power.
Oh, God.
But do you remember what happened to most warders who lose their Aes Sedai? And I don't get why she has to do that. Or wants to.
This is extremely Mary Sue-y.
Not to mention, it's just plain rude. Moron's the one who's being an utter jerk face to Lan. But, of course, Lan's the one who has to apologize because his feelings got hurt by being treated like trash.
This feels very much like a
Ha ha ha. That was a
Man has to be
funny.
quiet. Listen to women.
yeah, this feels very much like social engineering. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it. This just reeks of social engineering of the world should be like this. And it's just it feels so freaking disingenuous.
Like I come from like I'm starting to feel like the kind of person I just don't care what people just like try to pull in politics into like shows and stuff. Like, oh, this is super social justice and shit. And I'm just looking here like it's like very mid. But this show, it's like very on the nose, and I can't like push it aside.
Yeah, you can't escape it because it shoves it. It's like it's like a anime fan shoving his tattoo in your face as if you like haven't seen it, and he's like, "Hey, look at it, look at it, look at it." It's like, yeah, it's stretched over your fat effing belly and makes it look distorted like frickin' Andy Samberg's tattoo, and that's my boy.
Also, Moron, a very smart character, knows that there are fades out here. And she decides, hey, I'm just going to go riding out all alone.
Why is
'Cause
she just going out alone?
That's what smart people do.
Apparently, yes.
Like, do you seriously just lose her? The fuck?
Yeah, it already lost her.
Let's give me a reminder now.
No, it actually gets worse.
Mm-hmm. Prepare your anus.
Prepare thy body for violation of stupid.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm glad that this format seems to work.
Whooshing, snarling nearby. Thank you, subtitles.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to tell. It was oh so effing subtle.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? I'm sorry, rewind that again.
Sure, 1 second. Basically, what happened was
she predicted where it's going to teleport to next and stabbed it. Yeah, stabs in the jaw. Those are always lethal.
Yes, die, please.
Yes, nothing would please me more.
And he comes out of nowhere to kill the thing. Yay.
How does he know what?
Well, he read the script. Also, that was very stupid.
Die.
You know, he'd probably do better if he'd stuck to one sword. He was in a perfect position to stab it. Why didn't he stab it?
Fuck you.
Yay, they're both almost dead. The good guys are about to win.
Yes, finally.
They're dead.
Just
Yeah.
kill him. Just do it. Just kill him.
They should be dead.
Just do it.
Quit your monologuing.
What? Thought she lost that ability. Oh.
This part is so dumb. Like,
Ezra
why
High.
would you make a fire thing burn rather than just throwing a fireball? That's so dumb. This is so ridiculous.
You know, heating his sword up and making it really hot was so much more efficient than throwing a fireball.
Yeah, it was. It was so needed.
Yay!
Not-
The death of Moron and Lan. I couldn't have asked for a better ending myself. And I love that they ended the episode with a joke.
Burn for television for Amanda K. Schumann. Screw you.
Well, no, the joke was that it was based on the book series by Robert Jordan. That's the joke.
That too.
Jesus Christ.
Do we really need to
Wait.
see an advertisement for the whole season at the end of the first episode of that season?
Wait, how many episodes are available right now?
Just 3.
How would they? You would think they would release like one episode per week or something.
Well, that's the plan. Basically, how Amazon works is that they release 3 at a time, and then they will release it weekly. That's their standard model. Unless it's like Reacher, in which case they dump the whole thing at once. Same thing with Invincible and Vox Machina. I think Vox Machina was like this.
Hey, whatever. I don't care. That was.
So, White, your thoughts as the person on this panel who has not, in fact, read the books.
It's just a boring mess of things. I have no idea what the hell is happening. I mean, the first part was just the beginning of that one episode from season 7, just shit. Stirring shit, and then boring fucking character shit that's not interesting because none of the characters were even remotely likable. And then I had a coma, and then fucking I don't understand how the end of this magic shit works or what the. And apparently, I think it's already been somewhat established that if you lose your powers, you just Kermit die for some reason, because that's what people do. Powers.
Yeah, it's not explained very well, but basically how it works is that when you lose the one power, it's like a heroin addict losing their ability to do drugs.
Well, I don't know, Don. We should probably just stick to the way the show explained it, but the show didn't explain it. So, yeah. I mean, the closest we got was last season with Logain losing the one power.
Or they
get really. They just, yeah. I mean, as far as the show is concerned, it's just I am big sad. Now I will kill self because I am just an absolute loser.
Yeah,
I can't live without powers.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, if I had magic and then I lost the ability to use the magic, I'd be pretty upset. I don't know if I personally would be suicidal upset, but I could imagine some people being like that. I mean, I don't know. I think we're getting off topic. Anyway,
being off topic is far more interesting than being on topic.
Well, that is also true. Have you been playing Baldur's Gate 3?
Actually, I just bought it yesterday and I just downloaded it.
Yeah, I've been having so much fun with it. Although I
I
keep starting over.
I tried Starfield the other day, but the game just ran like just a horse's ass for like just runs like shit on PC. So it's hard to get into that game right now.
That's unfortunate.
Bethesda can't fucking optimize to save their fucking lives.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the show of I don't know what the fuck is happening because they don't explain anything.
That means they're doing their job correctly.
Mind games ahoy.
Yeah, I think that was the first time Rand's sword ever had blood on it. And it was a dream sequence.
It's a magic sword. It's the same magic that makes all their clothes and everything clean. That's the one technological power that they have never lost since the old days. Everything must be clean. Doesn't sound like he has a bad gig.
Well, I mean, he could be in a worse situation. She is female, so I guess she's got that going for her.
Can I have his life?
Well, just wait till you see where he works. So do you remember the last time you saw this guy at the end of the last season?
Yeah, he was like fucking. He just defeated Big Bad. Yeah, and ran away. That was it.
And now he is working in a slum.
Now he ended up here in Carian. Also, why does this guy have pointy ears?
I think that's just the shape of his ears. And it's just he just happens to have pointy ears. There's no significance to it.
He works at an insane asylum.
Yep, he works at an insane asylum.
You mean your Walmart parking lot?
Yes. Ooh, creepy.
I have no idea what that means.
Nobody else does, so you're in good company.
You know, why didn't they reuse the title sequence from the first season? It looked like they put a lot of work into it. You know, might as well recycle. Save the planet somehow.
Oh, they're fine. They just walked it off. Go back to the other guy. That was like a little bit more interesting. I don't care about these people. Go away.
Yeah.
Then why did you ask, retard? Even as a non-book reader, I just find the show hard to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be helpful if we had a hook. Like, do we even have any idea what Moron is trying to do?
I don't.
Yeah, I honestly don't know either.
Because I think with Game of Thrones, we always had the overarching doom of the undead and the Iron Throne business. This is just nothing.
They also technically resolved the plot of last season because they beat the bad guy. They beat the Dark One.
Oh, but Moron had that one line where, I don't think this was the last battle. I think it only just began.
Stop with the fake accent, man. Stop it.
How would you know if you're still on Fane's trail? You need to have evidence.
Fuck you, it just says so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's in the script, so it must be true.
How?
I got a bad feeling
I
about
got a bad
this.
feeling. God damn it! Shut the fuck up. Ain't that the same thing?
You read your mind. He's in your head. Maybe he's in something from the creation of your own mind.
Not even.
I
Why
watched
not?
too much
Creation
Cinema
was-
Sins.
Why not?
My
It's
creation
incredibly
was-
amusing.
My
Sorry,
creation was nothing fantastic. It was some kind of cross species weirdness going on. You don't want to know.
Oh hell, the White Star Dragon, New York Dragon.
Oh my god! There's a woman in the house. You must
Also,
deal with
why
this
is-
immediately.
Why is he holding that extremely small sword with both hands? I mean, he might be used to handling something that short, but still.
I don't know why the way he's holding it. Is he like clumping both of his hands together? Because it.
Was that guy supposed to be familiar? The one who was stabbing? Oh, they think they're being so subtle. Although, if they did what I think they're doing, then it makes absolutely no sense, but that shouldn't surprise me with this show.
Yeah, this bit is so pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Why does he look turned on? Oh, yes. That village by the river. Thank you for being
What
specific.
village?
I don't know. He
I
just
have
said
no
that
idea.
village. Why would they let Rand continue to treat this specific patient if he reacts like this every day? Oh, he said the thing. I don't like that look on Rand's face. It looks very molesty.
Foul.
But, I mean, if they have established anything about Rand, it's that he likes the mold.
A brigade is 1,000 to 2,000 people. So this is dumb. So
But a Blade Master could handle 1,000 to 2,000 people solo.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, they would totally let him sneak in a sword to an insane asylum.
Oh, it's Samwise 2.0.
Yeah, because,
3.0.
an insane asylum would totally let a man who abuses the patients like that continue to work there. Because that is how much they care about the patients. But he was a man, so he's obviously a monster. And he's also a man, so he gets to get away with everything.
That's a fuck.
Also, this might surprise you, but that one guy was not in the books at all.
none of these things are in the books.
Yeah, that is also true.
So the funny thing about Breakbone Fever in the books is that it's not lethal. It just looks painful because they start contorting when it happens. It's
It's kind of like when they just change things for no reason.
yeah.
It's like, honestly, at a certain point, is it even the same thing?
Yeah, it's
Like, what's the
basically
point?
when does a pizza not become when does a pizza stop being a pizza?
It's the same thing with the Tale TV show, I would say. It's like, how far do you deviate before it's not even the same thing anymore?
Mhm.
Well, the pizza stops being a pizza when it becomes a pie.
I was thinking it becomes a lasagna.
Now I'm hungry.
I think we're all a little hungry.
It at least
Stop
looks
it.
like a check. Thank you, Lady B. Always appreciated. Glad you could show up. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess by the end of this, she's gonna be like some misunderstood character or some shit.
Good guess. Let's see what happens.
Why did they do so many cuts for that?
I don't know.
This town looks so fucking clean.
Well, it's a city, not a town, technically, but
Well,
yes, and it's supposed to be like relatively clean because it's basically the supposedly the greatest city in the world.
Ooh.
I do like some of Kate Fleetwood's delivery, and that's probably only one of the good nine. But it's just this whole scenario is so mind-bogglingly stupid.
Yeah, well, it's our fault for expecting logic from this show. Also, Matt never would have done that in the books. I don't think. And they've been doing this for 5 months.
feels like me on COVID. I've been locked in this room for far too long.
Yeah, but I don't think Matt would have trusted her enough to eat the food she brought him.
I don't think he would either.
I'm surprised that drawer doesn't.
Also, he's been here 5 months and he still hasn't gotten a single brick out.
Yeah, he's clearly not very good at this. Yeah, this girl is the most yeah.
Oh no, it's one of these kinds of character. It's a snob character, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Not really
ignorant noble woman. Also, I can see her nipples.
not really a I don't think she's a snob so much as she's an airhead. That's how she's portrayed. She's a bimbo.
Think Momo Yaruyozu from My Hero Academia, and that's pretty much it.
Fuck, we're only 20 minutes in.
It's only been 20 minutes. I thought it's been 3 hours. This isn't modern day.
Oh yeah, I could have been watching that instead. And I need to go watch some Kyrian scenes after this to get this out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, name drop of one character that exists, the other character that does not exist in the books. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, fear is not a good.
Sorry, what did you say?
So fear is actually much easier to come by than anger. It's one of the main things about Nynaeve, that she is afraid multiple times in the books, but she is not able to channel even when she is afraid, because she just is so afraid that she can't do it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder why they decided to add "or afraid" onto the end of that for the explanation of her block. Like, did they think it just didn't sound impactful enough to say she can't channel unless she's angry? But also, they said she hasn't embraced the source in 5 months, period. How would they know she needs to be angry to do it if she hasn't done it at all?
Logic and the show are not simpatico.
I'm
that's
sorry.
Really.
I know I'm going to talk about random, but when does House of the Dragon Season 2 come out?
At the moment is projected to come out next year, since it's
Fuck.
not since the British Actor Union doesn't really care about the American writer's strike.
I really hope it doesn't affect the quality of the show. But again, I'm gonna have to be skeptical and say it might.
It's
Well,
going okay.
I am bored out of my mind, and it's hard to stay focused.
Honestly, same. Well, maybe if we're bored out of our minds, we can get on the same wavelength as the people who like this show.
Problem is, they're too stupid to live in most cases.
Yeah, brain damage. We could pretend we have brain damage, and then maybe we can see the good in it. Just pretend it's what you wanted and go from there.
Wait, hold on a minute. I just caught that. Go back.
Going back.
Back more.
Yeah, there's a hidden door. Yeah.
You see that window right there? How it's all lit up? All right.
Not really.
And then, wow, that's a really good catch, actually. Watch this.
Oh. So there was light shining through that fake door.
Oh my god.
How hard? Look, there's a torch right there. It could have just been lit up. Oh, come on.
Oh no, you can't tend to be that brain damaged. You truly can't. Yeah.
It's not. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not that brain damage. I'm just bored.
And she left the door open. If you're going to be sneaky, you have to cover your tracks.
That'll be fine.
No, it'll be fine.
And then you also have to crouch and carry a bow with you. I have learned much about sneaking from the Skyrim. Also, wouldn't someone tattle on Nynaeve for being a novice, being in the city unaccompanied?
They would. But they didn't.
Like that whole was just a way to get out of the building. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be like some secret part of the building now. I was like hiding a dark secret or something, but it's just a way out of the building.
Yeah, well, it's just like Hogwarts. Lots of hidden things.
Clearly.
Also, this is that town that they went to. It was on the river.
No.
Oh, come on. It's free food. Don't turn it down. Well, I mean, actually, you probably shouldn't accept free food from strangers. Yeah, it's not a good night's sleep unless you get rained on.
Cryptic.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Is cryptic.
What's up?
My brain just came back to life. For like, what? Hold on. The beginning, the ending of the last season. This guy was like, wasn't he like a standoff with like the bad guy, like the
a bad guy? Yes.
And now he's just here. I completely forgotten about that. What happened?
The bad guy ran off. And then he let him go like a little bitch.
Yeah, but the bad guy first killed Loyal and Uno and Ingtar and all those other guys who were there too before he left. Gesundheit.
Okay, I'm gonna need to. I need to go like rewatch that last episode. Fuck that, no.
Well, that one lady, the Sword and the Pen Reflections, maybe she'll have an in-depth enough review that it'll refresh your memory.
Honestly, if it's an hour long, I might as well just watch the episode itself.
Hers is probably more entertaining.
Probably, but she hasn't got there yet. I don't think she's even got episode 7 up yet.
No, she is clearly just rapidly getting broken by this show.
Isn't it like the one guy from Game of Thrones? What was the guy who does in-depth analysis of like the Game of Thrones episodes, and like every episode of season 8 he just becomes less impartial?
I think Glidus or
in all ship decks, I think.
Oh, Alt Shift X. Yes, I love Alt Shift X. And Alt Swift X is quite the Alt Shift X is quite the jokester.
I remember like he was like being very impartial until like the last episode. They just broke him.
That's dumb. That's not how history works. History.
Oh, just one of the boys? What, you don't think the Dragon Reborn could have been one of the girls? Sorry. And besides, it's Dragon Reborn.
History needn't be written when it's being wrought. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Or one of the dumbest, because that's not how recording history works.
Well, no, it's fine. She can just write everything down after the fact. She'll remember it all. Couldn't have made it more obvious you were going close to stab her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Make it whole again, Isaac.
I hate this show.
I will find them. Fucking Man of Steel.
I will hop on him.
Stop it. I don't like what you're insinuating there. Oh, is this gonna be like the first episode where they just start getting murdered?
Not quite. A little bit different.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Shit's about to get real. Rand has his angry face on.
He has his plank face. Oh no. He got his inner Anakin going. Alright, where are them children?
Wait, I missed it. Was Rand holding a knife there? Also, why don't they give subtitles for what the indistinct whispering is actually saying? We can clearly hear it.
I don't know. They're lazy, I guess. Well, I guess he's still alive at least. And another.
She must be a servant of the bad person.
Servant of the bad person. Good guess, actually. Yeah.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Yeah. She's apparently
she's
ran for
a
this like dominating guy.
apparently she's a Padme. She just likes to be.
Yeah.
She's into that kind of stuff, I guess.
Yep, she was Dom.
Hey, Dad, remember the video about Anakin? Well, the part where Aunt Padme falls in love with him is where he admits killing a bunch of children, women and children, and that was the moment she fell in love with him.
Oh, look at how noble she is.
It's very much the where's Poochie? But basically, why am I not the center of attention? Why does
They've been out all day? Progression of time, what is that?
What is?
Oh, right. This is hilarious.
Yeah, apparently she was not being blackmailed with the straight last season. She was being blackmailed by the by the momhood.
I'm sorry, I'm not following.
So do you remember when Moraine threatened to send the Red Ajah after the man in Far Harbor that Lynandrin goes to see?
I don't.
The sick guy on the bed is the man in Far Harbor that Moraine or Moron was going to send the Red Ajah after. So, Moron, the hero we will root for at gunpoint, threatened a sickly old man just to keep this lady from talking.
Hi, Valerian.
Come from misery.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I mean, hello.
Oh, Jesus.
God, a half hour? It's been so long.
Right. Yeah, she's that's the funny thing about it is she's actually not that old. She's not mid-80s. She's like mid-40s in the books.
Yeah, wasn't she around the same age as Moraine?
Yeah, so mid-40s.
Who?
This
Lynandrin, the red lady there.
Is she the one who wanted who was a very anti-man or something like that.
Yeah, we just
Yes.
got to meet the man in Far Harbor that Moron threatened to have the
North
Red
Harbor.
Ajah go after. He was a sickly old man. It's wonderful.
Uh-oh.
Is that in the books?
Nope.
No.
Nope, it's completely nothing in this season has been book content. It has
Well-
pretty much been made up.
A little bit of it was in the books. Like a smidge or two.
Those cheekbones. Okay, that's where I start watching this.
Oh my goodness, it's love at first sight.
Oh, Matt. Okay, fair enough.
I am Rose
Yeah.
Tico.
Yeah.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, because I watched or listened to Preston Jacobs and Amber talk about it. So okay,
Amber?
I actually know what's happening. A friend of his, apparently, or of Red Team Reviews.
Hmm.
That was the end of his sex life. It's a little
Yeah.
morbid, isn't it?
Well,
Yep,
that lady's
the word
a member of
sex
the.
never appears once in the books. These much more like just take him to bed, tumble him, that sort of thing. They don't use modern vernacular like that.
And you know, the Green Ajah, they're just known for all being whores. They're all horny all the time, constantly. That's the only thing they were ever known for.
It's exhausting.
Okay, this is something else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Stop.
ultimately to take young men's virginity to show the noise.
Her Naira looks like Portuguese. Fair enough.
Oh, geez.
That is
Also, they let the woman have wine, but they don't let the man have any. Equality.
I feel oppressed.
you should.
Okay, and you know, the show gets maybe a smidgen of a point. Aside from maybe the Aes Sedai, Min is the only lady who has not been wearing a dress, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
It's always the Red Ajah. The Red Ajah are behind everything bad that ever happens ever. Because
Oh, she's
that's
30.
what they're known for.
Nightmare doll-like feature with what they've done with her. 34. Okay, so Okay, so Leandrin's actually kind of on the young side of Aes Sedai. Okay.
Okay. I do like this guy's dialogue. He's amusing, at least.
Well, Matt's supposed to be the funny guy, so they had to up their comedy game for Matt.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
They never said shit in the books.
Yeah, they don't use modern swears at all in the books. It's kind of pathetic.
Has anyone said wazoo yet?
No,
yet.
but we did get past the part where someone said, "Are you taking the piss?" You know, another
No,
phrase
okay.
that's not in the books.
Yeah, okay. I guess it could be worse then.
No. It's generally not how it works in the books. Basically, how it works is she just sees cryptic images around somebody. She'll see a red hot iron, somebody pouring water on sand, juggling fire, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's constant. She can never turn it off. Yeah, that's not how this lady works in the books. This lady's crazy in the books. Like, she's the epitome of a pushy woman, pushy girlfriend, and then she becomes psycho ex-girlfriend, trying desperately to get her ex
Make
back.
us whole again.
I believe the term you're looking for is yandere.
That works. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that, I suppose.
Well, if you've seen Sword Art Online Abridged, Asuna is number one yandere bitch.
I haven't watched Sword Art Online. I know Neph Champion read a bunch of. She likes Asuna quite a bit.
Yeah, well, no, not the original
fanfiction.
anime, the abridged.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
No, in the abridged anime, Asuna is just the damsel in distress.
No, she just wants to own you, dude. That's not how this works. She wants to own you. She wants to be the only person that you have intimate relations with. This is
In other words, she's not into polyamory.
no. Very, very much not. No. Very, very much no.
How unenlightened.
Also,
Yeah,
they made
apparently-
toilet beer.
Which is, it's hilarious that a princess is a moonshiner. Mary Sue, tick number 3.
Excuse me. Hi.
Yeah, we have to sit here and listen to people talk about their feelings and be overheard talking about their feelings. Here, I will BRB.
I'm almost just tempted to call it quits.
Oh, you can't hear my radio, can you?
No,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Okay, good.
I can't hear it at least. Sorry.
Oh, well, in that case.
Yeah. Egwene doesn't swear very often in the book. It's kind of pathetic. Yeah, she is. Yeah, this is not Egwene. It's basically, this is such mean girl BS. I hate it.
So they don't cuss that much in the books then.
No, I was thinking, well, it's just her. Egwene is jealous of nobody. Egwene is extremely self-assured of herself.
I need to cross-reference this shit with like Game of Thrones and the way they do dialogue. This is just fucking painful to watch.
Yeah, this is lazy.
There were a couple of moments of amusing dialogue, which I don't remember in the last seasons of Game of Thrones.
When I talk about dialogue, I'm not talking about shit from the last couple of seasons. I'm just talking about the early seasons.
Oh, well, yeah, but of course at that point, most of the dialogue's taken straight from the books, isn't it? Though at that point.
Well, it's not really. It's not really.
Depends. It kind of depends, actually. The scene between Cersei and Robert wasn't from the books.
Yeah. But that's true. But most of the dialogue was from the books. Also, Martin was involved.
I think they adjusted some of it. Like, I think that some of Robert Baratheon's dialogue was not in the books. Because I think that they adjusted him to be a little bit more melancholy at points than he was in the books.
Yeah, there were a few changes, but it was pretty close though.
Oh, definitely, it was definitely like pretty close.
They hadn't started making up a lot of their own. I don't know what happened with that Robert Cersei.
No, what this faggoty ass music? Stop it.
Yeah, kill it.
Is it almost over?
I have no idea.
No.
It's been 89 years.
No, there's still about 15 minutes left.
Well, Preston and Amber seem to think it was okay.
I don't care about their fucking opinions.
Thought this was okay.
Well, they thought that they thought that the first 3 episodes were okay.
Do they have brain damage?
No, I mean, Preston is pretty intelligent, and Preston is probably more, at least equal to any of us, and Amber seems reasonably intelligent, although she talks a bit like a valley girl.
Well, claiming that this is good has me questioning that. I question that a lot. At the very least, they should go see a doctor, because they clearly have shit taste.
Well, I think that Preston's overall belief was it was very mid. I think because he has no investment, he just thinks that stuff he doesn't have investment in and doesn't like is mid. That I believe is probably where his take of it's very mid is coming from.
Yeah, it's like me. I'm not terribly invested. I'm probably even less invested than he is. He's actually read one of the books. On the other hand, the lady he was talking to had read the entire series. So, don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just have to be neutral on that point. Okay, so Ishamael is not the same as the Dark One.
No. They're spoiling things way too early. It's really annoying.
Well,
Oh, it's
they're adapting a whole book series, so they have to, because they know. Shut up, Lan. That was false.
Yeah, I mean, it's 15 books. They're not going to do it in 15 seasons. I don't imagine.
Yeah, you can snip out a significant chunk out of the later middle books, but a lot of the stuff in the early books is actually pretty pivotal, and
The Dragon Reborn.
They say that the 4th book is the most popular. Maybe they're rushing over through 2 and 3 to get to number 4.
yeah, but the problem is they're rushing through 2 because even though 2 is really good, there's really, really good stuff in it. The Dragon Reborn, I would say, is the weakest out of the first 4 books.
Is that number 3?
Yeah, and for whatever reason, they're deciding to combine the 2, which is a bad move because they have very, very different plots.
Oh, I remember this line.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a royal ancestry, isn't he?
So is Moron.
He was a baby when his kingdom was destroyed.
Oh, well, that case.
He's very much an Aragorn type in a lot of ways.
He's very much a who type?
Aragorn,
Aragorn.
from Lord of the
Yes,
Rings.
I do know. I just didn't hear him properly.
Yeah, he's very much the series as Aragorn. In some ways, he's just not a main character. He's just not as pivotal of a character as Aragorn.
Okay.
But Malkir is basically Arnor in a lot of ways. It's kind of a mix of Arnor and Gondor in some ways, because it was basically on the border with the bad places, and then it got utterly destroyed by them. And the king had his best warriors escort his son away when it was clear that they were going to all die.
I'm sorry? I didn't hear you very well because these people are having a bit of a...
So basically, Lan's parents had him escorted away when it was clear that Malkir would be destroyed.
Okay, makes sense. And soldiers screaming indistinctly. Thank you. That was very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Grunts.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know why they're calling them soldiers. They're clearly the Goombas from the live-action Mario.
I was thinking Lord Zed's foot soldiers from Power Rangers.
And they can be both.
Yeah, let's go with both.
Oh,
Both is good.
that was some nice lighting for a moment there. What's with this drama about?
I don't know. There was a boom, and then the Goombas were dragging Perrin away, and now there's a fight scene. Apparently there's going to be a fight scene in every episode.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's going with the Mandalorian methodology, where they have a mandated action scene every single episode.
All right. Well, I guess people do want their action.
Well,
Mhm.
terrible action. Like, that was clearly a wire work. That was so bad.
They also have Perrin punching a guy who's wearing a helmet.
Is this show like? Is there like a third season in the works? This is just.
Yeah, there's a
sad.
third season.
Yeah, it might be the best one because they're
Oh.
filming it during the writer's strike.
I am not thrilled by the extra time each episode gets. It makes it even more of a drag.
Honestly, I'm just bored by this action scene because
You know, even though I like the lighting for a moment there with the moon, there's too much blue in this.
Yeah. And then we get
Oh my
this-
god! It's just the weird fucking mouth people.
I love that that's weird freaking mouth people. I love that that's that's how you describe it.
Are those the Shanshins or whatever they're called?
Sean Shen, yeah. Yeah. This doesn't look very good. Then we just skip to... Honestly, the Shanshan didn't need to do this in the books. They just rolled into town and said, "We own you. We own you now."
Were they the ones on ships at the end of the first season?
yeah,
Yep.
they were assaulting an abandoned beach.
For reasons. Nobody knows why.
I think the ships looked cool.
Fucking goofy ass fucking armor.
Yeah, it's about to get even weirder.
What the fuck is this? What is this fucking Wolverine knockoff person?
Oh, that's an interesting outfit.
What the fuck was that lady in the green?
What's that weird thing she has on her face? Oh, like a veil, sort of like a veil. No.
I have no idea. It's a show invention. I legit don't know. It's so stupid. I legit do not know.
How are you finding the cinematography? Because Preston Jacobs thought it was good.
Well, they
I
certainly
honestly think
have
it's kind of
things on the
amateur.
screen.
I personally find it kind of amateurish.
Interesting.
Like, it's really bland. There's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing inventive. It could be that I recently watched. Well, part of it is there's problems with framing throughout the show, where they don't portray scale very well. There's a lot of bad shaky cam that goes on. The choreography is really bad at multiple points, where you can clearly see somebody fall, but then but the problem is the sword never touched them.
The plants are kind of pretty.
Oh yeah, the plants are nice. So basically this was all calculated and edited.
Okay, this is totally invented for the show.
Yep.
Thank
And
God
that's
it's
it.
over.
Continued on Pornhub.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, stop it. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
That was
Well.
dreadfully boring and mind-numbing. It was hard for me to even pay attention to what the hell was happening.
She is the mouth of Sauron.
What
That
about the mouth
fucking-
of Sauron?
The shit they were
the
wearing.
The lady with the mask on.
Yeah, she's the mouth of Sauron.
Yeah,
Did they
romantic.
actually? do they actually find that shit intimidating? It's just like the most goofiest shit ever they have created. It's like they went into a modern art piece and you're like, yep, that work as armor. Just
Apparently, yes.
Fucking these people don't know how to make anything look intimidating. These people suck so much.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so White, which do you think is worse, this or Rings of Power? I think that this is worse than Rings of Power.
Yeah,
Rings of Power is worse.
I honestly, I just draw a blank. I mean, okay, I have to be. Rings of Power is like a little bit more engaging because, you know, for me personally, it's more of a subjective thing because, you know, Lord of the Rings, I have a bit more connection with the source material. This is just, I don't care about anything.
Bless you.
At all.
Yeah.
And it's just like nothing is explained. All the characters are just cardboard.
Yeah.
The world just doesn't make any fucking sense. And they're just the goofiest shit ever.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, subtlety is not a topping offered at this location.
Yeah. I am happy, though, that they did not copyright strike us at any point, or copyright us at any point during this. So I think we'll keep using this format for the time being.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because
small victories.
Rumble.
Yes.
Rumble apparently is like weird political thing anyway, so whatever.
Yeah. But that was just exhausting. Like,
I love that scene. I need to play it again. Slap.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Joffrey. Learn your goddamn place.
Do they finish? Yeah, episode 2, yeah. And we'll just do 2 episodes next week. Yeah, I have to go to dinner, so we'll have to end there. But yeah, we'll just do 2 episodes next week, and we'll just do 1 episode with the evening crowd next Saturday. Next Friday,
what an absolute unpleasant fucking mess.
Yeah, it's really kind of boring.
I don't get what the overall plot is. Like, I know Perrin and the Shinarans are tracking down Fane to get the Horn of Valir. You know what would be nice to see, though? Fane.
There's like hardly any stakes
with the Horn of Valir.
Yeah, there really aren't any stakes.
Like, I'd love to know what Fane plans to do with the Horn of Valir, so that way we can know why it's so important to track him down. Do we even know what the Horn of Valir can do based on the show?
And who is Thane anyway?
I don't even remember what that is.
Basically, it says that it's supposed to call dead heroes to fight alongside I'd them at the last battle.
That's right.
You said dead heroes, right?
Yeah, dead.
For half a second, it sounded like you said bed heroes. I'm like, that cannot be what he said.
Yeah, well, you know, they already resurrected the Shinarans once, so you know, blowing the Horn of Valir can't be any more powerful than the power of editing.
A lovely drink with dinner. Yeah, toilet water. Magic under versus diarrhea.
Oh, is someone in the comments?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. There are people live watching now.
Wow, I can't see any of the comments right now.
Maybe you're on the wrong one. There's 2
Magic
streams.
underwear versus diarrhea.
Well, they're all wearing magic on everything because their costumes are constantly clean. So
it's a Mormon joke because we wear garments under our clothing that are a lot of people call magic underwear.
But and then they have Moron being the main character, but I don't have any idea what she's doing. They're like trying to make her entire goal for the season a mystery box, which they probably feel like they can get away with because, she wasn't actually doing any of this in the books because she had such a small role in book 2. So everyone's going to be surprised at what we do here instead of in the first season where we made the Dragon Reborn a mystery box, even though it's not a secret.
Well, I remember
White first and then Balerion. Sound good?
The problem with the whole mystery box thing is like you have no investment because you don't know what the fuck's happening. So I'm like, I don't care about any of you. Just move on. Go back to the dragon guy because at least there's like somewhat of a fucking pulse happening there.
Well, I don't even know what brand is going on or doing this season because like they have him working at that insane asylum and he meets Logain, but they didn't show us that before, so we don't even know why he wants to meet Logain anyway.
So,
anyway,
what they were saying in the review that I was listening to was that they expanded Moiraine's role basically because the actress is like this big star and they need to give her more stuff to do.
So,
D&D logic.
Damn, I was about to fucking say that. Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's the same mentality. These people,
Yeah,
they think exactly the same.
Yeah, they all do. Everyone, yeah.
These performances, these faces, it's all the same.
I'm triggered, but yes.
Don't worry, I am more triggered. Give me a minute.
Good.
There we go. That's how
Yay.
triggered I am. Any final thoughts?
Well, it's just tough to be passionate about anything related to this show. Like, it's not even remotely close to the books. They're not following the plot. The characters are completely different. They didn't even get the themes right. So, yeah, there's nothing really to be excited about. And it's just so boring that I can't get mad about it. I think all my rage got used up in the first season when they made all the exact same mistakes.
I had more interesting things to talk about when I was rewatching the first episode, because I was just stuck in my own thoughts, complaining to Dunn the whole time about like stupid shit that the show was doing, and I'm like, if I had that same mentality going into these last 2 episodes, I probably could have picked it apart more. But it's just drabby and drooly, and I feel like I should be wasting my time doing other things like playing Baldur's Gate.
There were 2 amusing bits of dialogue.
Oh, I mean, like the amusing pieces of dialogue where they just completely just take shit out of Tolkien's books and throw it in the show.
Oh,
and
probably.
From the books too. Hold on, let me pull it up so I can read it, because this shit was pissing me off last night. I was getting unnecessarily upset. The legends fades to myth, and that's from the TV show, and from Lord of the Rings, it's like legend became myth, myth became something else, and it's like they just verbatim copied that from the fucking. I think that's from the Jackson adaptation. I don't even know if that's even in the books. Like, I think that was from like the Silmarillion or something, or from Treebeard.
Yeah, I mean, that's the basic story of Middle-earth. It starts with myth, and it goes down to legend, then to then finally towards the end it's approaching history, and you're becoming more and more grounded and less
mythical and fantastical.
Yeah, mythical too.
Yeah, but that line specifically about myth fading to legend and legend fading to whatever, or however it's ordered, that actually is from the Wheel of Time as well. Robert Jordan starts every book with something like that.
The worst part, that's not even like the worst part. The worst part is like another part, and the ending is very similar. It's in one age called the Third Age by someone. I'm like, stop it. And then I think there was another piece of dialogue. I read Rose in the Mountains of Mist, and I just lost it.
Yeah, it's a pretty obvious ripoff, even in the book.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I just pulled up the fucking Wings of Redemption. I can't take this shit no more clip, and now it's just.
But yeah, let's just not misaim the blame there. That was Robert Jordan taking a lot of inspiration from Tolkien, not these showrunners ripping off Tolkien.
I would say that they have the ability to not put it in there, so I would put it on both. Because obviously they didn't. They threw out a whole bunch of stuff in the book, so they wanted to keep that in because Tolkien.
Or maybe they just thought it sounded cool. Maybe they don't know it's in Tolkien.
Probably.
I think Chris, you probably wouldn't put it past him.
But yeah, basically just with the characters, I don't really get what's going on here at all. Like this show they just have their characters basically staying in one place, or narratively speaking. I don't know where they're going, what they're doing, what the consequences are for Perrin and the Shinarans getting captured by whoever those were supposed to be. I mean, they're the Sanshan, so whatever. It's just boring.
Last time we saw them, they were recreating a scene from the movie 2012. They just overkilled this little girl, so that was funny.
Well, that was a little girl, so she could have potentially been very, very dangerous because all women are super powerful and amazing.
Man, indeed.
Yeah, and small children are even more dangerous. So,
especially in the Bethesda game, they are like invincible. So maybe they probably had all their power just to wash her away. They probably couldn't even kill her.
Anyway, anything else we should be bringing up?
Fucking bugger all. I think we already exhausted everything. The crazy evil lady from the first episode.
Oh, Lenandrin.
They're gonna try to make her this misunderstood character, probably.
Yeah. Oh, she sees a man in Far Harbor, but it's her elderly son. Oh my goodness! And Moron threatened to send the Reds after him.
Oh my God! I'm at the edge of my sleep.
Oh no.
Do you feel asleep yet?
I feel an eternal sleep coming, but I don't know about anything else. I need to done. I demand you before you do anything, unless you're still here. Are you still here?
Blytho?
Okay, he died.
I think we lost Dunn. Bye, Dunn.
I think he's fucking off to dinner. He probably just left the stream on.
Oh, that was.
Well,
so this is just going to go indefinitely then?
No, he disconnected. Yep, so we're going to have to stay here forever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh, that's quite a nightmare.
Until the end of time.
Mm-hmm.
Until the wheel of time breaks.
Yeah.
Break the wheel.
Because then the wheel will just happen again all over again, so we'll be back here again.
Yep.
We can reincarnate.
If the Dark One's going to break the wheel and undo time itself, I hope he wins.
Epic. He's my favorite character. He wants to get shit done.
He seems kind of cool too.
Yeah, seems like a very nice guy.
Unironically, he's the only character who has a goal. Everybody else is just kind of meandering.
Oh, did you ever play Octopath Traveler 2?
I don't really know what that is.
Oh, it's a game on the Switch. Really neat if you like old-fashioned JRPGs. Anyway, there's a nihilistic cult in that, and one of the members learns that this one guy was trying to create a poisonous rain that would kill everybody because he wanted to save everybody from the pain of being alive. And when she heard about that... Yeah, and when she heard about that, she said, "What a nice gesture."
That sounds like a joke Mauler made about fucking Game of Thrones episode 5.
Probably.
No, I think that was episode 6. Like Daenerys was going to save people from the pain of being alive.
Yeah, I think it was 5 because I don't think he did 6, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
No, it's
hasn't
funny. I actually talked with him in his Discord one time about that. He said it was coming along, but that was like 2 years ago at this point. So I don't know what's happening with that.
There's just so much crap coming out, and he's interested in all of it. So
I hope he doesn't burn himself out, because that's pretty much what I did.
Well, they're way behind on Batwoman. I am disappointed.
Epic.
Bless you.
We need the original actress for Batwoman to come back.
I actually did see a funny thing on Reddit. Someone was doing fan casting, and they wanted to get Ruby Rose to play a character in Wheel of Time.
Oh, fucking... Yeah. Just talking about casting for Wheel of Time. I think I already mentioned this to Dunn, but fucking Roose Bolton plays the father of the Dragon Reborn.
Ooh. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Roose, the guy who played Roose Bolton in Game of Thrones. Ramsay's father.
I don't know who that is either.
Never mind. Anyways, I was wondering why the guy sounded so fucking familiar. When I first rewatched it, I'm like, that guy sounds like an interesting guy. I wonder if he's in the other shows that are better than this. Because he's like Christopher Lee and Charles Dance. He has that commanding voice. Like, oh, you were so wasted in this show. I wonder if you were anywhere else. And to find out, like, oh, wait, he was Roose Bolton in Game of Thrones, so you were in a better show at one point. Quotations on was a better show.
Was it a better show when he was in it?
Yes. Until Ramsay killed him, and you know what happened then.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't even want to know what's happening on your end.
He was very, very underrated. Well, I am doing something with a pan.
Fucking retard. Anyways.
So, about Baldur's Gate 3, do you know what sort of character you intend to play as?
I have no fucking idea, because this is my first time playing it.
Well, are you familiar with the Dungeons and the Dragons?
Not really.
Alrighty. Sorry, was experiencing technical difficulties with my internet.
I
do know that you can kick a squirrel. That was funny.
Alrighty. Let's call it.
Earlier, Chef Splito's here.
Alrighty. Well, we'll call it good for today, folks. Bye.
Bye.